Alright, what is up, you fatties? It's John, also known as JoJo. First and foremost, this video will be excruciatingly painful and awkward to watch because I myself am not a content creator, nor will I claim to be one. I am strictly filming these videos for a personal purpose, you could call it. It's a little bit of a journey, and it's out there for anyone to watch at their own expense, of course, because I don't gather a lot of people would watch this willingly. Alright, now you may or may not be wondering, why am I doing this? Why am I sitting in front of my computer just to record myself talking aimlessly for a couple of minutes? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask. The answer, young Padawan, is growth and purpose. But enough yapping, let's yap about facts. As I stated briefly, my name is John. I am 25 years old. I am a pretty big boy. I'm a 6'3", at around 320 pounds total. And this is my weight loss journey, I think. Now, the only reason I choose to say I think as opposed to I know is because, well, most fatties would know. There's this little cycle of complacency. And in this little cycle of complacency, I attain a certain goal as to, how many pounds I'm looking to shave off. And I sort of just revert all of the work that got me there in the first place. Which is not only extremely counterproductive and just a complete waste of resources and energy, it's also stupid. Very stupid. That being said, what I do see happening is I'll finally be able to break free from most of the cycle, and I'll be able to document it as well. Which brings me back to the purpose point of the thing I was saying earlier. I can't speak purpose. You see, the purpose to document this journey goes not only to show myself the amount of work I've actually put in as I see and rewatch every single video and look at my progress within them. No, it pretty much serves as a showcase of my own struggles, which I hope will eventually reach, the struggles of other fatties as we, embark on this journey together. That's all I will keep calling you fatties, because that is who I'm reaching out to. People like me, or a fatty, is what it is. Although I'm sure I do not need to preface this in any way, shape, or form, I will insert a disclaimer right here. I recognize I got myself into this position. I also recognize it is within my ability and my own strength to get myself out of this position. And just to talk a little bit as to how I got to be this way without really giving it too much detail, I mean, just add a little bit of childhood trauma with a little bit of food and then just a little bit of knee injuries. Literally, each of my knees are injured respectively. Add a little bit of depresso espresso and you're good. You just increased a good 200 pounds of fat, over the years, of course, but here we are. So in my particular scenario, I don't have any major underlying health conditions other than asthma, I think. As far as I'm concerned, my default settings are rock solid. Now, naturally, the knee injuries have been an obstacle. Yes, they have. They've quite literally thwarted my whole athletic development, if you could even call it that. And the crazy thing, it wasn't even until I actually started to work on my knees that they actually got better. And my whole life, all I've been told is, hey, you just need to drop the weight. But my paradox has been, but I need to use my knees to do exercise to drop the weight. And no, that's false, my G. That is indeed false. See, nowadays, the whole fitness industry has changed, or not even changed, I would just say mutated or just straight up evolved. All of these other fitness influencers giving you, their take on weight loss. And although, to be fair, a lot of them are being extremely disingenuous and just want you to buy their, dietary supplements so that you end up looking just like them. What I have noticed within a great majority trend is that dieting actually is important. Who would have thought? And what's amazing about growth is that I am able to say proudly as a 25-year-old adult that I was addicted to sugar throughout most, if not all, of my childhood. And that, along with some other self-destructive habits, quite literally led me to this position today. And it's also worth stating that at this point in life, it doesn't really matter how it started or why it started. All that really matters is where we're at and how to change that. And that, once again, is what this channel is about. My personal growth as a fatty on my fat loss journey, fitness journey, whatever you want to call it. I just want it to echo and ripple out to the other people who, to this day, do not see this as something that is physically attainable to them. And the only reason I even dare to say that is because I, for one, found myself in that position. I did not think within the rest of my lifespan that I'd be able to take my body into my own hands. No, I've always seen it as a battle where it's been my body versus me this entire time, and the world just has it out to get me, and that's just not been the case, man. This journey that I have been on for about a year and a half, and I've kept off a net amount of 40 pounds, but I've probably dropped a whole lot more. It eventually dawned upon me that I actually had the power to restore balance within my life, and I want to share that with you all as well. Now, all the details about the channel, you know, the uploading times and the type of content that I will be uploading here, well, I do not really have it sorted out at all. I'm sort of just doing this as I go. Ultimately, I do think that is currently the greatest strength I have so far because, to my knowledge, I am very much irrelevant. Not to mention that nowadays the fitness industry is booming. So there is no shortage of fitness influencers where you can gather your information, whether it be, you know, validated or unvalidated from. There's a lot of sources is what I'm saying. With sources, there's competition, which is why I am not competing with anyone. It's definitely more of a low-key approach. It's more of a portfolio type of situation. I just want to document my journey, and if someone else finds that inspirational, power to you. And if you don't find it inspirational, well, power to me, because I still have this for myself and I can show it to my kids and whatnot, you know? For now, this will be the primary source of content, you know, just little cut comms in the room, talking about how the day at the gym was going or just other problems in general. Yes, there will be some short-form educational content here and there, but I'm still getting that sorted, so do not expect too much from me. Now, with that being said, I will share as much as I am able. Anything that I am doing regarding the fitness journey, you will be aware of. Now then, if you're still watching this video, I'd like to congratulate you. You are officially my first viewer. Full-fledged. I wish I had a cupcake for you, but we'll save it for another occasion. I think that really does it for an introduction video. There's really not much for me to say on the first day, aside from what has been stated already. I am actually heading out to the gym in a few to then come back and edit this whole thing, upload, and then I'll see how we'll be working with this exactly. So this is it. That's the end of the video. This is my first outro. I have no idea what to do, so just like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you around for the next time, and welcome to the Fatty family. Welcome to the FF. All right, now, but seriously, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.